Okay, let's see if it's streaming. Chris, are you going to do the um, enable the live chat for us, or I have to do it? Can you hear me? Chris? Are you doing all that stuff? Okay. I'm live streaming now, but the live chat needs to be enabled. Okay, hang on, people. We're going to try to enable
Please
the live
bear
chat.
with us. We're having some technical issues. That's why we've brought as many of you to the panel as we can, because the attendee link wasn't working. The attendees were not able to see or hear. So that's why you all are on speaker. You'll all be muted and camera off, except for the panel of 7 or 8. As soon as Mayur and Francis, Sifu Francis gets here, we'll have our.
He won't be here, remember.
He will, as I mentioned, Francis won't be here tonight, so we're waiting.
He won't be here, remember.
He will, as I mentioned, Francis won't be here tonight, so we're waiting just for Mayur, and Mayur will be going first tonight. With the questions, and we'll go over the ground rules in just a minute. But we wanted you to know what was going on. There's 32 of us here, which is not too shabby considering we've been uphill battle here since about 7:38, so Eastern time. So working on a couple more things. So bear with us. It should be fun tonight. We will have our signing lessons. We have a couple of people. Cecil Weir will be here, as well as Nicole, right? Or Natalie. Who's coming to sign? Patty. Oh boy. Again, that's why I sit second seat here, and I'm not playing the violin first chair. Goodness. We've got our notes ready. We've got our prompter ready. We've got it all ready. Are we going to play the song?
Oh, wait, we're trying to enable the chat.
Okay, stand by, everybody. We're trying to.
Not this chat, but the live stream chat.
Oh, my goodness.
It's enabled now. Okay. All right, I think we're good. So we're going to go ahead and play the theme song. We're live streaming on YouTube. Welcome to our YouTube
Welcome,
audience.
everybody.
Right, let me pull up the song. The new version of OConnect is coming soon.
Oh, the new version of OConnect is coming soon. 28th or 29th. So we'll get into that in a bit.
Yeah. So
yeah.
In the meantime, we're dealing with it. It's fine. It's fine. Okay. All right, here we go.
Stand by. Here we go.
There is a show. There is a show. There is a show. We all love to go to RobLynn Live. RobLynn Live tonight. There are two hosts. They are the most. I gotta say, they're not too shabby. They ain't crappy. It's a RobLynn Live right now. Updates, panels, info, fun, variety talk show. It's the one, like ONPASSIVE. It's delicious. It's ONPASSIVE-licious. You can get anything that you want at National Forest Restaurant. There is a show. There is a show. It is a show we all love to go to. RobLynn Live right now. Yeah. There is a show. There is a show. There is a show we all love to go to. RobLynn Live tonight. There are two hosts. They are the most. I gotta say, they're not too shabby. They ain't crappy. It's a RobLynn Live right now. Updates, panels, info, fun, variety talk show. It's the one, like ONPASSIVE. It's delicious. It's ONPASSIVE-licious. You can get anything that you want at 𝗥cie𝘂𝐻𝗱𝗁 restaurant. There is a show. There is a show. It is a show we all love to go to. RobLynn Live, RobLynn Live, right now. Yeah. There is a show. There is a show. There is a show we all love to go to. RobLynn Live, RobLynn Live tonight. There are two hosts. They are the most. I gotta say, they're not too shabby. They ain't crappy. It's a RobLynn Live right now. Updates, panels, info, fun, variety talk show. It's the one, like ONPASSIVE. It's delicious. It's ONPASSIVE-licious. You can get anything that you want at 𝗥cie𝘂𝐻𝗱𝗁 restaurant. There is a show. There is a show. It is a show we all love to go to. RobLynn Live, RobLynn Live, right now. Yeah.
That's 3 times?
Hello, hello.
Host started recording.
All right. You're probably wondering what in the heck is going on here. And for those of you who've just joined us, let me give you a brief explanation. The attendee link was not working. A. B. We were having trouble bringing people to the speaker with the speaker link. And then C. We needed to make the 7 panelists who are going to be doing the questioning co-host.
We did it.
So that we've done all that. It took a little bit of time, and we appreciate you bearing with us. We're going to do the show as regular. We are live streaming on our YouTube channel. That's RobLynn Live. And we'll mention just a couple of things for the people that are actually on YouTube watching. Lynn has a domain. It's RobLynnLive.com. So if you're interested in hopping on the ONPASSIVE bus, and it is a bus, and it's a rolling down the tracks, even though buses don't roll on the tracks, we rolling. And you can get 3 products there. You get O-Mail, O-Net, no trim, and the opportunity, which it is an opportunity, a grand opportunity, I might add, to add by subscription only through crypto only at the moment, OConnect. And we're on OConnect tonight. And so we're OConnecting and we're YouTubing at the same time, which is not too shabby. Or you can go to RobLynnLive.ai. That's Lynn's other domain. She has 2 domains, and we'll be talking domains as time goes on. We'll be talking hashtags as time goes on. And a grand place to get your information on all that is the OES. And OES tomorrow, they'll be on Thursday at 9 p.m. in sunny Singapore and all Asian countries, and 8 a.m. right here, right then on the OES. All you have to do is log in there. All you got to do is click on it, and it will be posted in the back office, if I'm not mistaken. So, that all being said, whew, what a mouthful. Listen, tonight is our round table. We're going to do the round table for, approximately about an hour now. We'll have 2 questions presented by our panelists. And then we will have the attendees, you as attendees, even though you're a panelist, put in the chat, if you would, as well as the folks in YouTube, put in the chat what your answers are. And we'll mention those answers, and then we'll go back to the panelists and have them give us a correct answer, if I'm not mistaken. So that's how that'll run. Then after that, we'd like to do some time with community time, where all of you have the opportunity, everyone who was either an attendee or a panelist or a speaker, whatever you were and are, you can come to the panel, stay on the panel, and we'd love to hear from you. There's not a specific topic tonight, but we're going to be asking our panelists what their favorite subject in school was. Ooh, that's how we're going to get started there. And we want to hear from you guys in the chat as well. What was your subject in school? In other words, are you a math whiz? Are you good at spelling? Geography, science, math. Oof, I haven't named one I was good at. I was good in sports. PE. I was good in was I good in PE?
A+.
Man, did I wear a mean pair of gym shorts. I was good in PE. All right, let's kick this off with a little bit about what happened today, if that's okay with you, Lynn. 10 a.m. brought us alive with Marty and Chris, and they had a 360 warm-up where they kind of warmed us up like Ed McMahon used to do from The Tonight Show. And at 11 a.m., you see it? Okay. At 11 a.m., we continue warming up with Red. And Red brought us a little bit of information and a little bit of pumping us up and getting us ready for OP 360. Then at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, it was OP 360 with Marty, Red, and Chris. The three amigos were there, the Curly, Larry, and Mo, as we refer to them affectionately. And we had a special guest, Mr. Ash Mafar, and he brought Muhammad Kamal, among others, along with him. And it was dandy. They talked about a few things I'm going to mention in the announcements. One of them being about the new version coming out next week of OConnect. It's going to have a lot of tweakaroos in it and ready for the public. Good stuff. And also they talked about how we are now not only compliant in so many countries, but the fine folks at Cisco, which is like a rating organization who says who the best in the industry are in computers, in the internet, in digital internet, in AI, and machine learning, and ONPASSIVE is on that list. We are now Cisco certified. ONPASSIVE is. That's huge. That's grande, as you might have heard. Grande. So that happened. So we'll get into the announcements in a minute. If we could have an upscope a little bit. 8 p.m. and you're here. We are now on the south side of 8 o'clock. We didn't make it to the eastern side or the southeastern side. We're a solid south side on our way to southwestern side of 8 o'clock. And you've got Lynn, myself, Rob Gorman, and Ali,
the Wonder Dog, with
tonight's Roundtable Q&A with our very special guest panelists from around the globe. We've got people from as far away as Israel, Singapore, the Philippines, Canada, United States, and pick a country. And India, we've got Mayor from India. Good stuff, folks. So we'll get that started in just a moment. And then we'll do a bit of signing where we do that in the community time, which is always fun and always a good learning experience. And maybe a couple of songs tonight. So if we could have the Periscope up, that may be about it, except for some announcements. We want to continue praying to you, woman, so get after it. Get better soon. Also, Pat Parent, who's waiting for a procedure as well. We hope she's getting a little bit better while she awaits that. Delisa Christie is had a procedure today, right? And she's still a little groggy, but she was going to try to join us. I know Axel doesn't want to miss Uncle Robbie. I know that Axel boy is a RobLynn liver. You better believe it.
He has to wait for his mommy before he can come in.
Okay. All right. Well, mommy should be home by now, I think. All right. So that's Axel and Annabelle, the double A's, along with Mama Delisa. All right. As far as announcements, let's have an up Periscope just a bit. I want to tell you some news from OP360 today, just briefly. First off, I told you about Cisco approves ONPASSIVE and its digital products and solution. That's huge. To be Cisco certified and approved, that's good stuff. Next, the next version of OConnect is coming either the 28th or 29th of February. That's this month. That's a week away from today or tomorrow. Not too shabby. And then finally, there's a conference coming up in early March, and it's going to be held in Dubai. It's the International Conference of Police.
Wow.
Sponsored by, you guessed it, ONPASSIVE.
Yay.
Good stuff. Not only do we sponsor the police there, we're going to sponsor their conference, where there'll be police from everywhere from New York City to Panama to the UK to Germany to France to Italy and everywhere else you can think of. Probably India as well, Alaska. Who knows? It's going to be thousands there. So stay tuned for that. I'm sure we'll be seeing some video on that. Any other announcements that you can think of from 360? I think I hit the major things they talked about.
I think so. I'm sorry, I'm doing some.
Okay, there was no new update on the withdrawals as of yet, but I know they're working on that to get that done as soon as possible. So that's all we really can say about that. We're in the same boat as many of you. We're waiting for our withdrawals since September. So we're patiently waiting, and we'll continue to be patient. It's the only way to be. All right, now just a few more things we'd like to remind everybody up. If we could take the Periscope up a little bit more, we'd like to talk about migration. There are still people that haven't migrated. I know you find that hard to believe, but it's the truth. If you haven't migrated, call us, email somebody, do whatever you got to do to get migrated so you can get in on the fun and the moolah, the greenbacks, the shekels, the dinero, the pesos, the lira, the Singapore SGD, the Singaporean dollars, pesos, as I mentioned. So you want to do that as soon as possible. And when you can, when you have the available funds, you need to do OConnect if you can, because you may have someone that is already in your wallet and you don't even know it because you haven't been checking, who purchased OConnect, who's in your organization, and you're due that money. The first one pays you 100% and 25% thereafter for everyone else. Don't miss that. That would be a shame to be sitting here and be sitting on a pot of money. That would be a shame. So we ask you to please do that. If you need help with crypto, and most of us do, contact any of the leaders that have been talking about crypto that know about it. Because if you make the slightest mistake when you pay with crypto, that money's going out into outer space, into the digital world. So you want to be mindful of that. We want to mention also there was a letter circulating via email that came to many of you. It was a phishing letter. Do not provide any information to that at all. Do not answer it. If you open it, close it and delete it. End of story on that one. There's still people trying to hurt us, okay? But we hurt back by doing the right thing.
Just be cautious and be wary. You know, if you're unsure, don't click, don't open, and ask for someone's opinion. A lot of the phishing attempts try to make it urgent. So you need to reply very urgently, and that's very typically what scammers do. So don't.
I got two on our bank today. I don't want to mention our bank, but I got two phishing expeditions. It looked like it was coming from this bank. It had, but the spelling was wrong and the grammar was horrible. So I know they're not going to send anything like that. And they put in their emails when they send them to us, we will never ask you for your personal information. Well, they asked for PII in this bad boy. So this good boy decided to be a real good boy and not answer it. I called the bank and we got that worked out. And it was good. And I got that from OTech Pros, okay? From Oliver, who's good at security, and Vincent Ete, Collins, as well as Bob. They always spoke about do not go fishing with the fishers. Okay, let the fish die on the vine, so to speak. So don't answer phishing emails. Check out the newest ONPASSIVE website. Make sure after you've migrated that you sign the agreements. There's an NDA you need to sign as well as an affiliate agreement. Check out the ONPASSIVE YouTube channel. Check out Mohammed Nazal on X. He's got a blog. He's got videos. He's got comments. Check him out there. Up Periscope, if you would, s'il vous plaît. Log into your OES Daily for updates because, as you know, there are updates appearing all the time. Hop on an OConnect when you can. Check your profile out. Make sure the name matches your ID. Especially right now, if you've requested a withdrawal, you're going to get an email from OnPassive and an O-mail likely asking you for certain information. You want to make sure it matches your profile. Don't take any chances there. It's your money you're talking about. So, if you have requested a withdrawal, keep your eyes peeled for that email or O-mail. So let's kick this roundtable off, may we now, Ms. Nakamoto?
Yeah.
All right. We're going to pick up the view of the panel, which will be on in just a second.
And for those of you who are in YouTube right now and you want to come over to OConnect, we'll have Michael Chata post the speaker link because the attendee link isn't working properly for OConnect tonight. So we'll use the speaker link and feel free to come in with that link, okay?
We'd love to have you here.
Yeah, thank you.
All right. Let's see. I just spilled my water all over my clipboard.
Are you done?
I'm done, yes. So we'll kick the roundtable off with each panelist telling us their name, where they're from, and just a brief question tonight. What's your favorite subject in school, or what was it? Most of these people are out of school. Or what was it? Most of these people are out of school by now. What was your favorite subject in school, whether it's grammar school, middle school, junior high, high school, college, or anything after that?
So now we're going to go to the gallery view, and you're going to get to see the panelists.
All right. But let me say this and say it fast and say it quick and say it loud and clear. Do you, RobLynn Live? I know the panelists do. Do you, other panelists, RobLynn Live? I know you do, or you wouldn't be here. You'd be somewhere. Oops, I just smacked Lynn in the head. Oh, my God. That's going to cost me. All right, let's calm down. Let's get this kicked off. Let's start with Mel. Go ahead, Mel. Tell us your name, where you're from, and what was your favorite subject?
We need to have Gregory Hill on the panel. I don't see Gregory on the panel. So I think, who else is missing? Gregory. Mayor, no, John, but he's not here yet. What I'm saying, who's here that's not on the panel?
Greg Hill.
Greg. So you're not showing on the panel, though. Okay.
And there you are,
Greg. There you are. Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you for refreshing. Is he there? No, he's not there.
No, he's gone.
Okay, so maybe Chris can help me with that. I think it's the eight that we've selected are not the 8 that we're showing. Chris, can you help with that? I think we might have to move some people from panelists to attendee. Or, yeah, I mean, how are we going to work that, Chris? Because we're not seeing Greg. And where are you, Chris? You should be on the.
Yes,
you're not on the panel. Okay, now you.
So what we'll do.
Yeah, it's on gallery view now, right?
Okay, and we'll call on each of you, and when you hear your name, see if you can pop up if you don't see yourself on the screen.
So we'll be able to bring Greg in when we need to, Chris?
He's here, right there on the upper right. All right.
Okay. Oh.
I don't see Francis Tay at all. Mel, yeah.
Hmm. Chris, should I make you second host, Chris? Rather than my second device being second host, I'll make you second host. Okay. Okay, so I gotta remove your co-host, and then I gotta make you host. Oh, wait. Uh-oh. I don't see option to make you host. Oh, I'll make you back co-host then.
All right, here we go.
Okay.
All right, we're starting with Mel. Go ahead, Mel, if you would please. Thank you. Thank you very much, Geography Queen.
Sorry,
All
I
right.
muted you. Go ahead.
Sounds up. I was muted again. There you have it. Thank you, Madam Geography. Let's go to that Rose in Israel. Go ahead, Rose. Oh no, your name isn't Rose. Carmela. Let's. All right. Well, thank you. We'll be back to you for some questions in just a moment. Let's go to Gregory Hill. Greg Hill, tell us who you are, where you're from, and what was your favorite subject? Well, your artwork shows with your gifts, I might say, if I could add that. Thank you. Appreciate what you do for us and others very much. Let's now go to the one, the only, Pedro Jose Estrada Saladas. Go ahead and unmute Pedro if you can. Okay. All right. Well, did you have a favorite subject in school, or were you like me, you showed up occasionally? Oh, did you have a favorite subject in school? Okay, I'll say it again. Uh, yeah, I'm unmuted. Uh, did you have a favorite subject in school? All right, sounds good. Carmela, could you please mute yourself? Carmela,
There's a loud background
there's a
sound.
background noise coming from your mic. Carmela,
Thank you.
please.
She did it.
Thank you. All right, let's go to John Barilla next. Johnny. All right. No problem. Thank you, John. We'll be back to you for a couple of questions at least in just a bit. Now, Greg, you said you saw Sifu Francis, did you? We can't, for some reason, are we not seeing Francis on the line? He has his hand.
Yeah, so we're trying to have him come in as speaker so that we can make him a co-host. We're working on it.
All right, we're working on that. All right, let's go to Tarzan. Tarzan, are you here? Chris Tiazone. Yeah, we lost our co-host, Chris.
He's co-host.
He's here. Chris, are you here? Come in, please. Check 1, 2.
Let him come in a little later. He's helping me do some stuff. Yeah, if you don't mind.
All right, we'll come back to both Francis and Chris as time goes. Let's start off, if we may, with Greg Hill. Have you got a question for the attendees, Greg?
Yes.
You're audible. All right, so in O Tracker, what are the 3 bits of information or the 3 reports that are provided? Did I get that pretty close? All right, thank you very much. Let's go to the...
We'll go to the chat and see what the comments
All right, we'll
are.
go to the chat. Right.
All right. So here we go. Go for it, you guys, in the chat. I hope the chat's working well. I'm looking for, I don't see any new comments. Here it is. Okay. We have Isabel Bailey. She says, reports, notifications, and keywords.
All right, reports, notification, and keywords from Isabel. Let's have a few more answers before we go to the master himself, Mr. Hill, for the answer. Anybody else have an answer?
Let's see. I missed the question. Sorry, says Don.
Okay, repeating the question, in OTracker, there are 3 reports, 3 bits of information that are provided. What are they? Dawn, did you get it that time, please? Hopefully.
That's it for guys.
Okay, it looks like
2 days.
that's it. We need the answer from you, Greg. Okay, in OTracker, what is a scroll map? A scroll map. Did I get that somewhat correct? That's amazing. All right. Let's let's go to the panelists there and see what they have. All right. Let's see in the chat if you can put something in the chat. I wonder if the chat's not working properly.
It seems to be working.
Like I said, the chat is working perfectly.
It's just sparse. The replies.
Okay, that's okay.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Give hints tonight.
Very nice. That was a little easier question, and we actually have someone that got it right. It looks like, I can't see who that is. Is that Pat? Oh, Pat Green. Dorothy from Kansas got it right. So very good. Good stuff, everybody. Thank you for your answers. Thank you for your questions, Greg. Let's now go to John Barilla, the guy with the clean-looking haircut. All right. So John's question to all of us is, in OMail, there is a security. There is something that handles security, and it's unique to OMail or to emails, I should say. Is that correct, John? And what is that part of the product that we have? for security. It's an extra security point. All right, let's go to the panel. Locking file folders. It looks like everybody is saying that so far. We got Pat Green says locking folders, and so does Isabel Bailey. And wait a minute, we have another answer here from Mel Mel. She says locking file folders. You guys have done your research. Either that or you're playing around with that old mail every day, and that's cool. Locking file folders, say the three of you so far. Let's see if we get any other answers to Mr. Barilla's first question. Everybody's welcome to answer, even those of you on the panel asking other questions. All right. All righty. This is like going to the dentist when you have to pull answers out of people. Let's go back to John for his answer. All right, good stuff all the way around. Let's go to Pedro Estrada. Mr. Estrada, if you would please, could we have a couple of questions from you? $32. Okay, I didn't quite get the question. I know you're talking to ONET now, right? I got that part right. And repeat the question if you would, please. All right, so in ONET, there are clubs, as most of you know, or as all of you probably know. How do you find the club, number one? Number two, how do you find out who started that club? So two-part question. Did I get it right, Pedro? All right, let's go to everybody and let's see what the answers are. Okay, here we go. We got people saying hello. We got a few more. We got end-to-end encryption, passcode to your folders. Okay, no answers as of yet. Oh, here we go from Pat Green. Go to the clubs and then enter QR code. And Rob started that club. As a matter of fact, I'm proud to say I did. So QR Club is one of the clubs, and that is in ONET. And that's how you would, and it will tell you, I think this is what Pat was getting at, it tells you who the either the charter person was or who actually formed the club, I think it is, who formed the club. And here we go here with Mel Marcano. Mel says you would go to clubs in search box with the magnifying glass icon. You type the club name and it would display who the owner is. Sure doggies. Yeah, buddy. Mel is right on target with that answer. And let's see if we get any more answers from out here in Radio Land. In ONET, and there is a club section. How do you find who the owner of the club is? I guess that's the basic question. How do you find out who started the club? And we've got two good answers so far. Am I doing something wrong here when I scroll? I mean,
No, that means nobody's responding.
okay, got it.
It's open, so it'll.
Oh, it is open. Okay. Well, we have two answers and they're both right. So go ahead, Pedro, with your answer, please. Right. That was me. All right. Well, thank you, Pedro. We appreciate that. That was your second question, right? Okay, go ahead. All right. In OMail, what is okay? In OMail, what is the one unique feature that no one else has? Is that a pretty good question there? Did I get it? Okay. Okay, in OMail, there is a special feature that nobody else has, and it helps you to communicate very clearly with others. What is that feature? All right. Let's go to everybody and see what the answers are in the chat, Ms. Nakamoto. Okay, Angela Lalande says text to speech. And Dawn Swihart says you can send a video and speech to text. And we've got autocorrect. It looks like that is by Lisa. Okay. Wait a minute. I can't see that. Lisa McBride. Okay. There we go. All right. And speech to text, according to Pat Green. There you have it. Let's go to bed. Isabel says, let's just go to bed. All right. I don't know if that feature's there. It may be. I'm not sure. Okay. And let's see what else. Okay. And text to speech was the last answer, and that came from Angela. So let's go back to Pedro for his. Oh, wait a minute. Stand by one. Mel says smart push notification. Ooh. Good answer, Mel. Let's go to Pedro for the answer. All right, so autocorrect is the answer. Thank you, everybody, for your answers. Pedro, thank you for your 2 questions. All right, we'll be back to you shortly. Let's go to Mel Marcano. All right, Mel, bring it. All right, first part of her questions are, what is blockchain? That was mentioned today in the blog, I believe, as she says. So what is blockchain exactly? Go ahead, everybody. Okay. And we're looking for what is blockchain is Mel's question, her first question. What is it? Come on now. All right, I'm going to keep scrolling till I see some answers. Security link. Security link. That answer came from Isabel. And Pat Green says, I don't know, Mel, but it's a good question. Well, there you go. Let's see if anybody else has an answer to that. Now, I've known blockchain to be a link as well. It's a way to link up, but let's see what the real answer is. We got some smiles from people, but no answers. So let's go back to Mel for the answer. What is blockchain? So it's a storage or a database, a ledger. Okay, okay. Let's see if we have any other. Look at most. Why they cannot see mine answer? Okay, I don't know what's going on there. A blockchain is a collection of records linked to each other, according to the one and only Miss Dawn. That's a very good answer, by the way, I think. All right, it looks like we may be a little light on answers, so let's go back to Mel for the correct answer. Oh, okay, I'm sorry. Okay, thank you very much for that. Before we go to your next question, we need to refresh here. So we're going to refresh and we'll be right back. Go ahead and ask, Mel. We're back. Okay, would you repeat the question, please? Oh, I got it. Okay, there are 4 applications to blockchain. Name one of those 4 at least. Let's see. Let's go to the chat. You've got good questions tonight, Mel. Thank you. Very good. That's hot off the presses. Thank you. All righty. I don't see any answers yet. Here we go. I would like the answer, please. Oh, well, well, I'd like it too, but Isabel, you must know the answer to that. I know you do. Well, all right, Mel, we have nobody's responding with an answer, so give us the answer, please. All right, well, thank you for that answer. Very specific. Thank you, thank you. All right, from Mel. Now, is Francis here?
Yeah.
I see he pinned at the top. Let's see if we can find Francis. Come in, Francis.
We're going to use the side view for now, and Francis is with us.
Francis, are you here?
He's co-host, so he can unmute.
Unmute. Oh, Francis in the house. Go ahead. Tell us your name, which I think is Francis Tay, if I'm not mistaken. But your name, your favorite subject in school, and give us a couple of questions, would you? Uh-oh. Well, the new Francis Tay, the current Francis Tay, appears to have turned a corner on that learning. All right, and what are your two questions? You might as well fire away while you're here. All right. The first question from Mr. Tay is Ash had mentioned there is, or Muhammad Kamal had mentioned as well, there is a police conference in Dubai. And what is the date of that conference, if any of you out there remember? I know it, but I'm not allowed to answer. So let's go to the panel and also to the panelists and see what they have to say. The date, yeah. Right, I thought I said that, but maybe not. March 5th through the 7th, according to Isabel. All right. Anyone else have any dates for that police conference in Dubai? March 5th through the 7th, according to Chris Tiazone. We got some people who've been paying attention, not playing attention, paying attention.
Yeah, evidently.
All right, all right, all right.
It is on the summary.
Oh, that's how we got the answer. That's probably where Francis got the question too. It's on the summary. All right. Any other answers? Since we all know it's now March 5th through the 7th.
Any other questions, you mean?
No. Francis, it looks like the cat's out of the bag. Is it March 5th through the 7th? Oh, that would be great. Well, all right, we have another answer came in from Pat Green from Kansas. Dorothy says fifth through the seventh. So everybody got it right, Francis. So have you got another question? All right, where do you go to check to see if you subscribe correctly to OConnect? Did I get that right? All right, thanks. All right, where do you go to find out if you've subscribed to OConnect correctly? All right, let's see if we have any answers. Here we go. Scrolling up in the chat. Under subscriptions in Marketplace. Oh, Mel Marcano with that answer. Subscriptions. Woo-hoo-hoo, doggies. I think that's a good answer, Francis. Let's see if we get any more answers. Here we go. And Mel says, well, I could be wrong. And then Pat Green says, under subscriptions. Good answer. All right, everybody. Are there any more answers? Where do you go to find out if you subscribe properly to OConnect? All right, go ahead, Francis. Could we have the answer, please? All right. Well, that's good to know. Yeah, it's in my orders. Wow. I would have thought going to the marketplace for subscriptions too. But Sifu Francis had the correct answer, and thank you for that, Francis, very much. And thanks for coming on. Sorry it took us so long to track you down and find out where in the world Francis was. All right. 𝗥ощ𝘂𝐻𝗱𝗯, are you with us? Tarzan, are you out here? Okay, go ahead with your favorite subject and your. I saved you and Carmela till last. Recess. Recess. All right, I thought you were going to say physics. I'm a little disappointed. What? Really get your drinks. And you were a basketball guy, right? All right. There you go. And give us a couple of your questions, please. Do you have a chart for us tonight? Whoa. All right. So, what is the first year that artificial intelligence first was used? Oh, that's a good question, Chris. All right, let's go to the chat and see where everybody's at. 1999, according to Armin Hogue in the house. 1995, according to Isabel Bailey. Excuse me, 1955, Isabel says. Let's see what else we got. As far as answers, come on now. Come to Papa. Googling, 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 Googling. All right. Well, it looks like they're on break. You better give us the answer to that one, Chris. Go ahead. Not 1955. All right. All right. We have looks like Isabel got it right. Armin, you were close, just 40 years away. Not too shabby. Let's see. Oh, you were first? Why is it not showing in the chat? Wait a minute. Oh, Mel, 1955. You're first, girl. You're first, girl. Sorry about that. Once again, I can't. I just can't. That's all I'm going to say on that. All right. So Mel got it right. She was first girl out of the chute. Let's go back to Chris for question number 2. Ooh. What is the process of converting raw data into a form that can be easily understood by a computer? And the answers are data encoding, data processing, data deciphering, and data interpretation. Right out of the chute, we get Pat Green says letter A. And letter A is data encoding. And let's see. Patty's here. Lynn, she wanted me to tell you. Patty has arrived. All right. And then we've got Isabel says B, which is data processing. So we got 2 separate answers there. Let's see if we get any more answers, please. Mel says B. B is in boy for data processing. Good answer. Go ahead. Go ahead. Thank you. All right. Thank you, Chris. Thank you, everybody who answered the question. That was cool stuff. Everybody got it right just about except one. Not bad. Not too shabby. Let's go finally to Carmela Schwartz. Go ahead, Carmela. Where you from? All right. In the application section of the OES, how do we update the application, whether it be the iOS or whether it be the Google Play Store version? Is that right? Oh, you snuck that part in too, didn't you? All right. And what is the last version number? It's one point something, but I don't know the rest. All right. Let's go to the panel and let's go to the.
Isabel says go to the Apple Store to up the app. And Isabel says, I don't have an iPhone, so I don't know. Anybody else want to venture a guess? How do you update your OES app? Carmela, your doggy. So cute. All right. I think that Red said that today, but I don't remember the number. Sorry.
All right. Back to Carmela. Let's have the answer, please, madam. All right. So 1.2 and 1.08.
Okay.
All right. Well, thank you for that. Carmela, have you got a second question for the panel? Oh, that's a good question. Yeah, I'm new here. And how do I find out how to navigate the OES platform? Hmm. Where do I go to find that information, how to navigate? Let's go to the chat and see what people say.
Waiting for answers. Somebody wrote unpassive.com. Oh, Mel. Mel says go to unpassive.com.
A good answer. Very good answer.
Any other responses? Let's see, we have Cynthia Deering says go to the manual. Irena seems like no. Nancy Pig says go to the OES classroom. That's a good one. Don Swihart says go to the user manual.
Good answer.
Isabel says unpassive blog. All right. What is the answer, Carmela?
Go ahead, Carmela, please.
That, thank you. And if anybody wants to have access to those recordings, the instructional recordings, very, very good resources for everyone here. How do you get them? You'll need to join the OES Classroom Club. All right, thank you.
Good questions. Man, all these questions tonight were great.
And Chris has posted in the chat how you can join the OES Classroom Training Club, which is in ONET. It's very simple, and the instructions are right there. Thank you, Chris. And Greg says he's typing in the chat, but his comments are not showing. Greg said that the answer is manual on the spot when. So Greg is trying to participate. It's just that his comments aren't showing up when he. Thank you, Carmilla.
All right, Carmela, thank you for your question. All right.
Can you mute? There's a lot of. Thank you for muting.
Okay. All right. Now we've had our series of questions from our panel. They told us where they're from. They told us their favorite subjects. I can't believe that Chris and I were both recess. Oh well, but it seems like birds of a feather flock together. All right. Now it's time for continuing with community time. We'd like to bring any more folks that would like to come to the panel, or if you're already here, we're good to go. Before we move along any further, let's go to Sifu Francis. Go ahead with your hand raised, Francis. Up, he's waving the flag. Okay, he's waving off his hand. I feel like I'm in a soccer match. He's waving off the yellow flag. All right. No penalty there for you, Sifu. No penalty. All right. Here we go. Never a dull moment. Let's see if there's any other hands before we move into our series of sign instructions.
I'm trying to tell them to come in with the speaker link.
Okay. Okay, we have a couple of instructors tonight on sign. We have Deb, I believe. Is that right? Or she's not here? Deb. Deb's not here. Patty is here, and Cecil is here. Cecil Weir and Patty A, I call her because I can't pronounce her name. So let's get that here.
Yeah.
Okay. Carmela, there you go. Thank you.
There's a constant sound when you're unmuted, Carmela, so try to remember to keep muted. Thank you. All right, so we're going to have a couple of teachers. We got Cecil. Is Cecil here on the panel? Anybody see him? Yes, I see him. And then we have Patty Andrea Cola. Let's see if she's on here. I don't see her. Okay. Cecil, can you show your camera? Show your camera, Cecil.
Are you here, Cecil? And can you show your camera? There's Cecil. All right, all right, all right.
Hold on. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tell you the words that he's teaching. I also posted the list of the signs that he's teaching us tonight in the messenger chat and in the deaf chat too. So if you maybe it's too much to scroll up though. Anyway, so let me tell you what the words are. Okay. See, so put it here. Okay, Cecil. Where is it? Oh, hold on. All right. Cecil will be teaching us different animals or insects. So he's got bat, spider, ant. I don't know his sign for ant, and worms, caterpillar, which I don't know really what the sign is for that, and then bugs, cow, bull, and horse, donkey, pig. It's gonna do lions, monkey, elephant, Godzilla. I don't know the sign for Godzilla. That'd be cool to learn that. And King Kong, and shark and beaver. So we'll go to Cecil now, and he can clap and start teaching. Everybody keep muted. Everybody keep muted, okay? Go ahead, Cecil. Clap. Let's see if we see him. He had a hard time coming in. Oh, Patrick. Me. Patty. Okay. Patty, I told her to use the speaker link. So, Patty, look in the messages. I sent you the special link for speaker. Click on that. Come in as a speaker, okay? Because the other link doesn't work well, okay? Okay, thank you, Cecil. Go ahead, Cecil. He's telling her now. He's giving her instructions. Thank you, Cecil. Thank you, Cecil. Give him a few minutes. He's explaining to her what to do to Patty, who will be teaching. Okay, here we go.
That.
That's the reason I mute you. You always talk. Good spider. Ant. Worm. Worms. Tree. Caterpillar crawling up the tree. That's a cute sign. Bug. Bugs. It's the same as ant. Same sign. Bug. Cow. Cow. The live stream. You can hear me speaking. Bull. Bull. Because they don't hear us attending the speakers. The live stream audience. They only hear us. Bull. Or bull. Two signs. Either one. Bull.
Dog.
Donkey. Pig. Lion. Monkey. Elephant. Elephant. Oh, Godzilla. Oh, Godzilla. King Kong. Shark. Shark. Beaver. Go back. Yay! All right.
Go to the bathroom.
Yeah. Go ahead and teach again, Cecil. Everyone you can watch what people are signing. Okay, go ahead. This is okay. Bat. B-A-T. Bat.
Get you cooked.
Spider ant. Sorry, I was falling behind there. Worm. 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 Caliper. Caterpillar. Oh, rather. Caterpillar. Bugs. Bugs. Cow. Cow. Bull. 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 Horse. Horse. Donkey. Pig. Pig. Lion. Lion. Monkey. Monkey. Elephant. Elephant. Godzilla. Godzilla. King Kong. King Kong. Shark. Beaver. Yay. Yay. Yay for everybody. Good job, everybody. All right. Is Patty. Let's look for Patty now. Uh-huh. Oh, I see her. Okay. Let me pin her. Okay, see if she shows up. I made her co-host. Look for her. Let me know if you guys see her. While we wait for Patty, let's go ahead and hear from Francis Tay. I see. Oh, thank you for telling me. Oh gosh, I've been talking all this time. I was going to say that I made Patty. She's now co-host, but I don't see her for some reason. Unless you guys see her, let me know. But in the meantime, I see Francis Tay has his hand up. So go ahead, Francis. Oh, okay. If you don't mind, I'm going to. Yeah, thank you. Sorry about that. Let me go ahead and refresh. I need to refresh. Bear with me. It's okay. Yeah. You probably it's an interesting evening. Yeah. Okay. So your hand is still up, Francis. Let me try to lower it. Okay, I lowered it. I think I lowered your hand now. But where is Patty? Do you guys see Patricia Andrea Cola? Because I have her as co-host, but I don't see her on the panel yet. Oh, oh, well,
I don't.
oh, okay. Thank you for letting us know. Let's see if she'll come back then.
I don't see him.
Patty, I don't see her. Patty.
Hmm?
No, that's Patience.
Oh, I can't see that.
Oh, that's okay. I don't see Patty. See, so you see Patty? I don't see her. But Carmela sees her, right? Patricia. Oh, Patricia Andrea Cola. Oh, but is she on the panel? It doesn't matter what you see in the thumbnail, but on the actual panel itself, do you see her? Yeah, that's because I see her in. Oh, well, uh, uh, she can, Patty, keep trying, and if you're able to show up on the panel, you can teach. Okay, keep trying, keep trying. I guess that's all we can do.
That's all we can do for
Yeah.
Pat with Pat.
Hmm.
We could stop the recording and not the recording, but stop the live streaming and maybe go to the two songs while we're waiting.
Okay.
Is that something we can do?
Yeah, it's okay. So I'm gonna thank you to the live stream audience. We do realize that you couldn't hear the speakers tonight. It's just the tech team is actively working on OConnect. As you know, we're gonna have the new version of OConnect on the 28th or 29th, around then. So we have to be patient because you know they're actively working on the software. But thank you for those who stayed with us. We still have, wow, we still have 24 of you on the YouTube live stream. Thank you for hanging out with us. And we're going to stop the live stream now. If you wish to come to OConnect, Carmela, can you mute? There's a lot of echoing. So if you wish to come to OConnect, the link, the speaker link is posted there in the live chat. We're welcome to come over. All right. Thank you. We're going to stop the live stream now.